Welcome to another edition of Terrier Talk. I'm happy to have two of our chairpersons here today. From the art department, Ms. Buccino.
Thanks for having me today.
And from music, Dr. Corbino.
Thank you for having us here.
I feel, and I guess I'm a little biased, but I feel we have the best art department and music department in the city. And today, we want to speak a little bit about how those programs came together, the programs themselves, the teachers, the students, and everything that goes into its success. So, Ms. Buccino.
Hi.
We'll start with you first. Over the weekend, we had the play High School Musical. And I know you have a number of students in performance arts. And Ms. Mejia, the director, does a wonderful job with it. But it was exceptional.
Thank you.
Exceptional. What goes into something like that? What goes into that performance from your standpoint as a chairperson, as the producer of it? I know it's a lot of work. So what did you feel about this show this week?
I have to say that Miss Donna Mejia did a wonderful job. Countless amounts of hours go into putting that on, from tryouts all the way up to the final production. I know Miss Mejia and the students are here for months, every day after school, sometimes on weekends, and they really create a bonding and a family. A lot of work goes into it, and they get even more out of it. They build relationships with each other, and there's just a lot that goes into it, and it's just a wonderful thing, from the sets to the props. The art department pitches in and does the graphic design work, the ticket sales, and it's a really big school event where everyone comes together.
Yeah, coming together. And I think the cast was about 80.
Right,
this
80.
time of High School Musical. It was great. But Friday night is usually our sellout night. And we had parents, guardians, grandparents, friends, students in the crowd, and they were very enthusiastic. So great job with that.
Thank you.
Speak a little bit too about the enormous success that you've had with our art students. And we call some of them art majors, right?
Right.
Who are gearing up for perhaps a career in art, or definitely going to school for art at the university level or the college level too. Speak a little bit about that.
So the art department has about 25 electives. When you come in as a freshman, you could take regular freshman art or an advanced course. Sophomore year, we have about 5 or 6 art classes, and then many electives junior and senior year. From fine arts classes, from drawing, oil painting, all the way up to ceramics, glass fusion, and many art computer classes. The students, we can't get them to leave the art wing. They want to stay on weekends, after school, and again, we have kind of like a family that we build. We have a lot of different clubs. We have printmaking, cosmetology, workshop 9-10 with freshmen and sophomores. We have an after-school portfolio class on Wednesdays that really runs till about 6 o'clock.
Wow.
And we do a lot of, right now, we are doing something called the Memory Project. So all of the students are doing portraits from students in other countries and donating charity money to help their villages. And we're a family, and we're all grateful. The students and the teachers are grateful for every day.
And you sure work hard, that's for sure.
Thank you.
You know, the amount of electives that you have, and even the core curriculum that you teach, is tremendous. And I don't know another high school that could compare to something like that. So well done.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
The kids are great.
Yeah. Dr. Corbino, you are a legend in the music department.
A legend?
Any place you go, people talk about Dr. Corbino. They remember Dr. Corbino.
I hope it's good.
Mostly good, yeah, mostly good. But you had your concerts this past weekend.
Right.
Again, very successful. Your musicians are pros. I hear them every morning from the beginning of January to May for the spring concert. That's getting ready. From September to December for the Christmas concert. But what turns out as squeaky wheels turns into beautiful music by the time you finish that. So speak a little bit about the concerts this past weekend.
Well, I think we're having an exceptional year with the performing groups. certainly what you hear in the morning, it starts out from scratch, squeaky, and by the time we end up, the students do a fantastic job. It just gets better every week.
Yeah.
And all of the groups are having a very, very good year.
Yeah.
Okay, we have at the Friday's concert was the 3 string orchestras and 2 of our choruses and our percussion groups, and then Saturday the bands and the other chorus, and we're looking, at an exceptional year. This year's senior year has been fantastic.
Great.
The seniors this year have been exceptional, and I tell them that, and I'm very happy with them. I'm honored to conduct them, the groups that I conduct.
Great. I think you have, every morning I see the students on the stage, I think you have about 160 students in a concert band?
The concert band this year is 140.
140.
But at the same time in the gym, the junior band is going on another 50 students.
Wow.
So that's approximately 190 students. Just the bands without the orchestra.
And if I'm correct, in music and in art, we have about 1,000 students taking a music class every year, and about 1,000 taking an art class every year as well. That's tremendous.
Yeah.
That's the emphasis we put into those 2 areas that in most schools you don't see.
That's true.
That's true.
Most schools you don't see.
And the facilities that we have. The facilities for the art and the music are just state-of-the-art, incredible facilities.
Can you talk about that a little bit more?
Okay. So all of the original music rooms were refurbished, and they're absolutely beautiful. We have 7 Wenger practice rooms, soundproof rooms, and recently the last 2 rooms were new construction, the string orchestra room and the chorus room, which are absolutely stunning and well adjusted for tonally. There's no echo, everything acoustically is really done well. What's under construction now is the band room. Going for the concert band.
Great.
Which is probably the largest of the room because it's one of the larger groups.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good. And Ms. Buccino, how about your facilities?
Our facilities are outstanding as well. We have ceramics facilities, glass facilities. We just refurbished our Mac lab with brand new tables, and we just got a beautiful, beautiful new HP photo quality printer just in the box. We're up, getting it set up right now.
I saw the budget for that. That was pretty good.
So we are so excited for that. And we have wonderful facilities, a whole floor and a whole art wing just dedicated to the art department.
And something different about your department, you have an opportunity for kids to learn about glass fusion, I believe, and kilns. I think we have 2 kilns.
We have 2 kilns, a ceramics kiln and a glass kiln. Thank you for that.
Yeah. So I guess what I'm thinking about is that we have students who excel in both music and art. But what happens with the next step? I'm interested in knowing where our art students go, where do our music students go, and how many of those form a career out of that or go to especially art schools or music schools. So how about you first, Ms. Buccino?
We prepare the students thoroughly to go on after St. Francis Prep. We have many art schools, representatives come into Prep and they visit our classes. I know all of the admission counselors personally, become friends with them over the years. They come in and look at our students' artwork, portfolio, give feedback. St. Francis Prep students get accepted to the finest art schools such as SVA, FIT, Pratt, RISD, Parsons. Many of them do go on to pursue art careers. I just met with Tulia Santo last weekend. We had lunch together at FIT, and she just got accepted to their toy design program. It was her dream since she was a freshman here. She got accepted to the program. They just take a few students. I also got invited to Victoria Reshetnikov, her senior thesis show at Columbia University. So many of our students reach out to us after they've graduated. They become very, very successful as interior designers, architects, fashion designers, graphic designers, and become influences in our world.
I guess part of our job is to, on day one, really grab hold of those students and make them understand through the coursework you will have these opportunities later on in high school and in college too. And it's showing with with
Thank
places
you.
they go to. Good job. Dr. Corbino, what about you? The students that you have in music.
We get students going to different music schools each year. Some of them go to, we have one going to Berkeley this year to major in music business. We get a good number of students that want to teach music, become music educators. We get a few that would like to become performers. And as the years go on, it seems that we attract more and more to that area. A lot of them would be interested in the knowing where our own faculty went. Like Dave Kobayashi went to SUNY Binghamton, Murat Karaka went to Juilliard, Rob Johnson went to Manhattan School of Music, and kids take an interest in where the teachers go,
Sure.
where the teachers have been. And we get a steady amount of students that would like to do that. Also, we get students that don't major in music but go on to colleges and universities and wind up getting scholarships for their musical talent, and they play in the bands or the orchestras or the marching bands even at the colleges and universities. And the more rare the instrument, like the tuba players, the oboe players, is more abundant or a better chance for them to get a scholarship in the rarer instruments.
Yeah, great. I know both of you feed the passion of your students each and every day, and that shows in their at graduation when they tell us what college they're going to or what they want to pursue as well. So thank you for doing that.
Yeah, we enjoy what we do.
Yeah.
We really enjoy what we do.
Good. Well done. Yeah. So you see that we have a very successful music and art department program here at St. Francis Prep, and that is an emphasis for us to have strong, very strong programs, very strong faculty. And if you ever get a chance to see one of our concerts or come to an art show or play, please feel free to do that. But let me just end by acknowledging both of you for the work that you do tirelessly. I see you coming in the morning with a cart full of stuff and dragging in 3 stories to the art wing. But besides that, the work that you do with the family at home and kids take care of, your dedication and pride in what you do is tremendous. So thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Buccino. And Dr. Corbino, you're a fine wine. You age very nicely over the years.
I was 24 when I came here. I was a young person out of college when I came
But
here.
you still have the enthusiasm you did as a
God, I
young
have the
teacher.
energy, yes,
You have
and
the energy,
enthusiasm.
and you have quite a ride in the morning to get in here.
Yes.
But the energy and the passion
Yes.
for which you work is tremendous. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
So this concludes another Terrier Talk with Mrs. Buccino,
Thank you.
the Director of Art and Performing Arts, and Dr. Corbino for the work he does as chairperson of the music department as well. So we'll see you next time on Terrier Talk.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.